We have a set. It's not fully finished, but it is good enough to film in, and that's what counts.
And now I finally get to watch season 4 of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
That's right. Speaking of which, this is officially the very first thing we filmed in this new set.
I'm so excited. Let's get to it.
Let's do it!
Anything? Introduction to the modern novel. I like books. Oh, short story. Well, that's good. Oh, no, it conflicts with psych. Maybe I shouldn't take psych. Anyway,
I really liked
Professor
psych in
Walsh is
college.
supposed to be great.
Me too.
She's like world-renowned.
No, wait,
I mean,
I'm
like,
thinking of
You
philosophy.
have to be noun first. Yes, first there's the painful nouning process. Wait.
Renowned and then
Images
now.
of pop culture. They watch movies, TV shows, even
Pop culture. We do that.
So we're to wait till the last minute with your course selection. Sorry, miss. I chose my major in playgroup. That's an exaggeration. It's been a very sleigh-heavy summer. Just haven't had a whole lot of time to think about life at UC Sunnydale.
This is like Buffy pouting. This is her like, "Meh," and she's just gonna turn around and stab him.
Giles said I have to be secret identity gal again. That makes sense.
Can she really be all that secret identity? Like everybody already knows in
I just
Sunnydale,
need to
so.
figure out how it's going to work with my extracurricular
Crossbow!
activities. I just can't let it take the edge off my sleigh. I gotta stay sharp.
He just chose not to?
Uh-huh.
That's it?
Is this guy ever gonna wake up?
I have to stay sharp. UC Sunnydale.
Is this UCLA?
It does look similar. I didn't go to UCLA, but it's entirely
I've
possible.
been there!
That's my watercolor!
It's super, like, difficult.
I'm actually jealous of her very harsh, confusing experience. And I didn't get to live on the actual campus, so...
We have to let the administration know how we feel.
Oh, I did. I was super lost for the longest time.
Gotta be there. Free Jello shot for freshmen.
Kind of creepy, actually. Free shots for freshman women. It's like, wait.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, boy, am I glad to see you.
I was a good kid in college.
There's
I'll
so
say
much
that.
going on. But here, the energy, the collective intelligence, it's like this force. And letting this place just thrust into and spurt knowledge into...
Wow.
It's ended up in a different place.
Hello, Willow.
Oh, boyfriend. It's my on-campus boyfriend. I'm not
Uh.
mine up.
Do you know where they're distributing the work-study applications?
Back at Richmond Hall, next to the auditorium.
Thanks.
Don't you love?
See ya, bro.
Go get him.
He just knows.
Everything.
Still all new. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Hey, Doc.
I don't know what's going on.
Oh, library, come on.
It's so fun to be like in a new space too that like
Yeah.
Buffy doesn't even feel like she's there yet.
Like the first episode of the first season.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That might be the same library they used in Scream 2.
Did Giles just like come over to be the librarian of this place too? Because where is Giles gonna fit in? Because he's still kind of the watcher, kind of the bud.
You'll see.
It's like a whole new world. Thanks. Can't wait till Mom gets the bill for these books. I hope it's a funny aneurysm. Introduction to psychology.
Hit it.
Oh, oh, ah.
Great job, Buffy.
Are you girls
Good.
taking intro psych, or do you just want me dead?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry, I've forgotten my manners and all the concussion. I'm Riley.
Willow. And this is my friend Buffy.
It's nice to meet you both.
I'm nice to meet. Hey, do you know if we're going to be studying operating conditions?
I'm
nice to
meet.
You know her treatise on Dietrich's work?
I know of it.
I don't need that many freshmen to know that much about psychology.
Well, it's fascinating. Yeah, you know, because everyone's got a brain. Almost everyone. Oh, hi. Are you Buffy?
Roommate.
Yeah. Kathy. I bet there's going to be a lot of parties to go to this week, too. Not that I'm a crazy partier. And I'm not always this hyper either. I'm just excited. I am really glad.
I didn't
you're
love
somebody
my college
cool.
roommates.
I can tell that you're cool.
Like later on,
I just know that this whole
when I got to
year
pick my own,
is
it was
super
so much
fun.
better. Celine, super fun.
The point of this course is not to critique popular American culture. It's
Do you know this class is for you?
and there are two people talking at once. Blonde girl, stand up.
Thank God I never went through that.
I was just asking if the class was still open.
If your name isn't on this sheet, then you are wasting everyone's time.
College professors at
They
universities.
told me that if I just...
Do you understand? You are sucking energy from everyone in this room. Get out.
Man, he's rude, dude.
There was one professor that if your phone went off during class, he would answer it and put it on speakerphone. So my phone accidentally went off once, and I was just looking around.
Oh, thanks.
Oh no, I'm sorry, I remember you. You're Willow's friend. My head's fine. Just stung for a bit. I lost most of my basic motor functions.
Professor Walsh isn't planning on yelling at me and kicking me out of the class, is she?
How would he know?
It's not in our lesson plan.
Great.
This is Psych 105, Introduction to Psychology. I'm Professor Walsh. Those of you who fall into my good graces will come to know me as Maggie. I run a hard class, I sign a lot of work, I talk fast, and I expect you to keep up. If
There you
you're
go.
looking to coast, I recommend Geology 101. That's where the football players are.
I still feel like carrying around a security blanket.
Human bondage. Have you ever read it?
Oh, I'm not really into porn. I mean, I'm trying to cut way back.
No, there's no actual bondage. It's just a novel.
Good night.
Oh,
Did you lose your way?
Eddie just took off, packed his stuff, left a note.
huh.
Happens sometimes.
This is too much to handle. I can't take it anymore. No time to say goodbye. Eddie.
Do we have a Clint? Yes.
Big score for Clint.
What?
We eat when I say we eat. We could hit the tunnels.
We eat when I say we eat.
He's dead. He's a vampire.
Which makes him dead.
Which makes him dead.
Giles?
This is Giles. Giles got a lady. Ooh. Oh, you get it, Giles.
You have a guest.
Oh. Get it, Giles.
Bad time.
This is Olivia. She's an old friend.
Couldn't pass through Sunny Cow without looking up El Ripper.
Was a student of mine.
But this
Close.
just looks like a bad time.
No, you guys talk. I'll just go slip into something a little less comfortable.
Huh?
I'm not supposed to have a private life?
No.
Huh?
Because you're very, very old and it's gross.
Hey.
There's a student missing. There could be a gang of vampires working the campus.
You're going to have to take care of yourself. You're out of school and I can't always be there to guide you.
So is he not going to be around this season anymore?
I'm sorry to bug you. God, I was worried that something had happened to you, and of course it has because you're a vampire.
Huh? Because of the whole... He didn't even like just give him a normal vampire smile. It was like a grimace, like, nah, look at my kid.
Slayer.
And she killed him.
Wow. I heard you might be coming here. This is totally mine.
Like the stunts got a little bit. Oh! Stunts got a little bit more intense this time. I like that. Does Buffy have health insurance? This is just a off the cuff.
I have to imagine that it's pricey for her.
Yeah, probably. Like Willow is getting it at college. She is like, this is where I belong.
Buffy. Hi. Honey, how are you?
Grace.
Okay.
She already changed her
Oh, well,
bedroom.
yeah. You know,
Yeah.
I didn't think you'd be back for a couple of weeks. But I didn't move anything. It's still your room. If it's still my room, shouldn't I be able to fit in it? Hello? Hello?
This is all just for me. I have to take off.
She comes back to this.
Because Xander has to be here.
Xander?
Hey, Buff.
Oh, how was your trip? Is America nice? I hear it's nice.
There are some purple mountains, Majesty, I'm gonna have to say.
What'd you do? What'd you see?
Basically, I got as far as Oxnard and the engine fell out of my car. And that was literally...
There was this vampire and she took me down. And I don't know how to stop her.
Then where's the game? Avengers Assemble, let's get it going.
No, I don't want to bug them. I mean, they're just starting school. They don't need this.
What's the way?
But they stayed here so that they could keep helping you. She could have gone to Oxnard.
Buffy, this is all about fear. It's understandable, but you can't let it control you. When it's dark, I always think, what would Buffy do? You're my hero.
Aww. That's kind of sweet.
Okay, sometimes when it's dark and I'm all alone, I think, what is Buffy wearing?
That'd be one of those things you never ever tell me about.
It's a deal.
He's so good at being so good and then sticking his foot right in his mouth. Like every single time. I'm just like, oh, Xander. Oh, Xander.
The former Psi Theta fraternity house lies dormant while zoning issues drag on before the city council. We have a winner.
Looks pretty sherry.
You up for a little reconnaissance?
You mean where we all sculpt and paint and stuff?
No, that was the Renaissance.
Oh. I've had a really long week. Oh, that's my skirt. You're never gonna fit in it with those hips.
I was thinking that too. I was like, how is she staying on that glass?
This is a diabolical plan. Throw yourself at my feet with a broken arm and no weapons of any kind. How am I gonna get out of this one? You got a nice setup here. I'm not actually positive, but statistically speaking, people usually make it. It seemed kind of weird. Buffy wouldn't just take off.
She just left a note there too?
We've probably been so wrapped up in our own petty lives that we totally miss the circumstances. We're bad friends.
Oh, Willow.
Let's think this through.
How can you be so calm?
Long, arduous hours of practice.
I don't know you.
I don't know you, do I?
No.
Do we hug?
I think we're too manly.
What's a
No.
break?
I'm actually surprised Oz would say that.
This is my favorite item.
Aw.
You know, this arm's not looking so good. You want to know the truth? I only need one.
Grass! Bring them back to their fighting days. Where?
The arm is hurt. It's not broken.
Need a hand?
No thanks.
Nice!
One of the coolest little throws there.
Hi, Giles.
What's with the arsenal?
I've been awake all night.
Did you
I know
look
I'm supposed to
Willow's
teach you
holding everything?
self-reliance, but I can't leave you out there to fight alone. Let's find the evil and fight it together.
Thanks. We'll get right on that.
Everything looks so much more intense when you crouch while doing it. It just does. But it's a little weird. So Giles is back. I'm excited about that.
This whole episode was very much written as if it's the first episode of a show. Everything about it feels very pilot-y, you know?
Yeah.
Because in many ways, the arc of high school years was done. So the next direction was to sort of start anew as if the show was a new show.
Introduced everybody again, but it didn't do the whole like, this is Xander, this is what Xander likes to do. But it still gave you like the dash of like, this is Xander's personality, this is Willow's personality, this is Oz's personality. And now we even got the new roommate character, which I assume she's gonna be in a lot. But I'm excited for this season. Like, I love being able to say that I've actually been to her high school. I love saying that I've been to her college, Sunnydale College.
You see Sunnydale.
I've been there before, like on that campus. I was kind of hoping for Sunday to stick around a little longer because I like female character and just like blonde against blonde. And I was thinking you don't normally see.
I think the point of them nixing her in the first episode is to point out that this season will be a little more unpredictable.
There you go.
It won't exactly follow the format you expected. So.
And I did love seeing Buffy like struggle her way through college at the start because there is that displaced feeling when you go to something like that and you're forced into this whole new environment and just it's the same as like moving somewhere completely different. Even though she's still in her hometown with her family. It's a completely different growing up experience and Buffy found herself in reminding herself that she was the projector of high school and basically this can be the same kind of thing for her, especially her being in her hometown.
Yeah.
So seeing that umbrella and knowing that so many people have depended on her and just because she has to be the secret identity person again doesn't mean that she can't save people. And I love that about this. And Giles is back.
It's sad because they got rid of the umbrella so quickly after it was introduced and like how, and she still took it with her, but it's all broken now. So it's cool that she kicked her butt and that was kind of the thing. It was just like, that's my high school you just messed with. That's all of those good experiences and like the people I care about. So what about the ending?
The government's coming in to do experiments on vampires because they're super strong and they're gonna make a whole army of them and Buffy's gonna have to be like, no, this is a bad and like get away from college to like take down a literal army of vampires. Maybe I'm getting too political now, but that's my fan theory. What's yours? I'm excited to see what happens. This is going to be a good season. I'm already ready, feeling all the nostalgia. I'm watching the previous 3 seasons as well as all my own life stuff. Get ready for a good explanation of it all.
Whew. All right, guys. Well, this was another great episode of We Watch Whedon.
And we done watched it.
Thanks so much for joining us today.
You are incredible.
As always, we
I was
appreciate
talking about you.
Aww. They're incredible too.
I know, but I was just...
But if you guys think we're incredible, you should like this, subscribe to our channel, and click that bell to be notified.
Go to that Patreon thing too, because...
We have that and we could use the money.